browbeaten, where he should have coolly dealt with River Song's patronizing moments.
Yeah. Well, granted, he was going through the whole inner turmoil thing. They're trying to play that whole aspect of, but um, and he was kind of a broken doctor. I think for Tennant and Matt Smith, we've had a lot of broken moments with him. He wasn't, and now definitely a broken doctor. So it's like we need a whole doctor, please, soon. We get it. Other people can lead the show. Good job. Now let's get back to business as usual. Or at
But
least like equality of some
different
form.
is good. Different is good. Different is good sometimes.
Yeah, but you could do different in other ways. It doesn't need to be so overstated. It isn't like, I don't know, you don't have to go from one end of the spectrum to the other. There's subtle ways to do it, you know? Like you said, Martha. Martha, I could wholeheartedly agree with. Her strength was amazing. She put the doctor in his place without being condescending. She made decisions split second. She brought a certain kind of intellect that he didn't possess, a certain kind of compassion that the doctor didn't quite understand because he's not, human, or he's not fully human, whichever way you want to look at it. And it was great. It wasn't like, I'm Indiana Jones. Da, 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 da. I'm sorry.
Right. Well,
You know.
the other thing with Clara is Matt Smith as a doctor feared Clara because he didn't understand her. Because
Right.
remember, the only question that Matt, as the doctor, the only question he wanted to know is, "What are you?"
Yes.
He even
Yeah.
says that directly to her face, and we don't, as an audience, we don't get the fear of why we should fear and why the doctor fears Clara. Whereas when Rose took on the time stream and became Bad Wolf, and Eccleston was scared of her, we knew why. She was the most powerful being in the universe.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's another reason why Clara just doesn't click with the audience. Like, who is this girl that can smack the doctor and treat the doctor like crap and be condescending, but yet the doctor still fears?
Yeah. Where did she come from with that? I mean, it was similar with River Song in the beginning because the timelines were going backwards. She had knowledge that he did not, and then we as the audience were out of the loop as well. And then we finally figured out, oh, that's why she's acting like that. That's why she's acting all chummy with him because they were married. So I don't want to be completely brutal toward her. I just see the other side. Like there's a lot of, if you look around, there's a lot of discussion of how River Song was one of the weakest companions, and I could kind of see their side. And it made me go back and re-experience the episode. And there was something that was bothering me about it, and I think this is what it is. It's her. Some of the parts I feel like they were pushed too hard. If they were a little more subtle with certain aspects, she would have been one of the greatest of all time. Because she's a great actress, and I love what they did with that storyline. The doctor being married, that's kind of a big deal. And you talked about the consortium brainwashing her. Spoiler, to train her to be a killer. They have the impossible astronaut story. That's all really cool stuff.
Maybe the problem was that the actress playing River Song is a more powerful actor than the actors that were playing Doctor Who.
That's possible too, because she was originally on was it ER?
Yes.
So yeah, she's got acting chops from that. She had quite a bit of tenure on that show. Like she's a great actress. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I feel like. She's someone that almost should have had her own show. Like as a supporting actress, it's kind of rough, and that may not even be her fault. I think that's the way she was written. So but they should have enabled her to really be more empowered in that role. That said, River Song was fun, and I'm not completely bashing her, and I'm sorry that I made fun of Michonne. But moving on. Now it's really the time where we're about to wrap up. For realsies. Well, we do have one more question for everyone listening in. Let us know what time would be best for you for us to do a live show. If we continue to do these live, what time would be best for you to be able to join us live? And what day you'd like to see the show come in on, on the podcast streams, so we could go ahead and get it uploaded on a consistent day and time. Again, our voicemail hotline is 206-415-4987. An email, you can email us at mail@geekyantics.net. And those are the main places to get us. Our Twitters, I'm at Yogizilla. Stan? Stan is at Farina, Faryna.
Thank you.
Chris?
At Death of Nation.
Alright. And also, his show is at Gaming Death.
Yep.
Keep things relevant to the particular streams. He likes to compartmentalize.
What happened?
What? It's obviously
Chris is going to sleep, man.
it's obviously getting late, but
I'm sorry. I was reading an article about River Song.
oh,
It's what I do.
I got you on a kick about that, huh?
Yes.
I think that will make a great article, Chris, on Geeky
What?
Antics. Why Yogi is wrong about River Song.
Why Yogi is wrong about female characters? About that?
Oh gosh,
Uh-oh.
don't now you're being bad, making it a broad stroke. I love female characters. See, it's not about strong female characters.
You're scared of them, clearly.
No, stop it. Stop it. Do not. Listen, you folks that have been watching this show since episode 0, which is one episode from there.
They watched one episode.
What?
And
You
in,
guys-
in episode 1, you have said that one of the strongest female characters in The Walking Dead is one of the worst characters, and that the guy with the crossbow is a better character.
No, I'm not a big Daryl fan either. I don't like overstated strength. I feel like even Daryl's a little ridiculous.
Daryl's just sexy. Come
You
on.
were just assuming that I was part of Team Daryl, you know?
Because that's what you said.
No, I'm just saying.
You said Daryl is more believable.
Yeah, then relatively yes, but I did go back and say that I understand they finally built her up. When she first came out, she was a flat character, and it just felt so out of place. No one could deny that. It was like they might as well just put in some freaking kunoichis in there, and make it the shadow of the Iga, or I don't know.
Shh, you're making it worse.
No, because I'm not gonna let you say something like that. I'm not comfortable with strong female characters. Because people are gonna listen to that and believe that. No,
They're not. They know that. They know you. They hear you talking, Yogi. Yogi's a great guy, and he has nothing with female characters. I'm just being a little bit of a butt to
Yeah,
Yogi
just a
at this
bit.
time because I like getting a reaction out of the man.
yes, he does. But just because there are people that will hear that and then they just automatically assume that's what it is. It's like
I am joking when I say that Yogi has a problem with strong female characters. He does not. Not at all. Come on, he said that he likes Martha. We can't hold it against him that he doesn't like River Song or Donna or Michonne.
I
okay.
didn't say I don't like them. I just said I think they were overdone. That's what I'm saying.
He won't play pussies with them.
I would totally play footsie with them. I just think they were overdone. I think it's strength doesn't have to be like punch you in the face like Chuck Norris. You could be subtle about it and still put off the same, do the same, accomplish the same means, same ends. But I don't know. All right. The point is they've had plenty of strong female characters in Doctor Who without going completely Kung Fu Panda on you. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, where else can people find you, Chris?
Like I said at the beginning of the show, if you made it this far, you can find me every Thursday night at 9 p.m. on twitch.tv/gamingdeath. You can find me at gamingdeath.com. You can find me at facebook.com/gamingdeath. You can find me on Geeky Antics. Just look for Death of Nation. Anything else? No. Xbox Live, PSN, Death of Nation as well, I guess, if you want to play some video games.
That sounds good. And Stan? By the way, I was laughing because BFT says Chuck Norris doesn't punch, he obliterates.
Chuck Norris is OP.
He is. So Stan, where can people find you, and what projects do you want to make everybody privy to?
I don't know. Find me on Google, man. Faryna.
That's true. You own that word. Anytime you use Farina, and eventually Stan, you're gonna have to pay royalties to Stan.
I like that.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. And you can find me, Yogizilla, aka Yomar Lopez. You can call me Yomar or Yogi, either one is fine. But my friends do call me Yogi, IRL. So it's not just a little virtual avatar I've created for myself. I'm Yogi everywhere. I'm Yogizilla everywhere. Yogizilla on Steam, Twitter, Xbox Live, which I'm not really doing too much of lately. Instagram, Tumblr, WordPress. I'm pretty much everywhere. You'll find me. Yeah, just Google me. And of course, lots of love to all our fellows in the Geeking Ants Network and our friends over at allgames.com. Lots of love there, and you'll see that we'll have a lot of collaboration between our networks. So in the future, we hope to get Matt Bradford from the Zombie Cast, which is kind of funny because we talked about The Walking Dead in this episode. So look at that. What a perfect segue. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. It would not be possible without you trolling me.
You're welcome.
I think Chris is falling back asleep. So, with that, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 1, the first official episode of the Timey-Wimey Tea Time. Don't forget to check out our pilot episode, episode 0, where Chris isn't there to give me a hard time, but we would have loved to have him more often.
I'll be back. If you'll have me, I'll be back.
I just won't say anything that will possibly set him off.
Nothing set me off. I'm busting your chops.
I know you burned me at the stake, though. Good Lord.
Sometimes you have to burn somebody at the stake, and this time it was you.
I guess. Also, we might have some other folks, Normie as well. You guys know Normie from some of the other shows we've done. General Number 5, who does Twitch streams. There's a bunch of folks we have lined up, so stay tuned for that. And if you'd like to be on our show, drop us a line at Geeky Antics on Twitch, on Twitter rather, and we'll set it up and get everybody on Skype or Google Hangout. Google Hangout might be the thing to do. Get a bunch of people, that'll really go off the rails. Get like 10 people together and talking about Doctor Who. It's like, oh my gosh,
That would be awesome.
It would be awesome. We will have to keep it very focused though, so like 1 or 2 topics and then go off on tangents. Because that's one thing, us Doctor Who fans tend to be very passionate, eccentric individuals. We will go off. It's like Chris, guys, I'm dead. It's like, it's Doctor Who. Yeah!
I was dead unless we're talking the doctor.
I know, dude, a complete turnaround. And you got revived from it. Yes, Chuck Norris punches people with his beard. But anyway, let's head out of here. We're gonna play some closing music again, and I feel like I'm forgetting something else that I should probably mention. Oh yeah, we're on iTunes, Stitcher. Make sure you all that good stuff. Make sure you leave us some reviews and comments. That'd be great. We're getting lots of love on YouTube. We need to spread that around, and we have the official network Facebook page, which is Geeky Antics. So that's it. That's officially all the plugs. Time for some music. Thanks so much. We love you guys. Thank you so much for the YouTube love. We're humbled that we did not expect all that buzz, and it's still going. So I can't wait.
Are awesome.
The comments are amazing. That's why we dedicate a good portion of the beginning to that, because wow, it's great when you do something out of love and then people get exactly what you're trying to do. And we hope that when every time you join in, you just come in. It feels like you're coming to a room with a bunch of old friends, and you feel like you've known us forever. That's the way I want it to feel. Like every time we bring, we come back, and no matter what guests we have on, that's exactly the kind of feeling we want to go for. I think we did that. Chris and I, we give each other a hard time. That's our dynamic. So that's what friends do. They bust balls.
I love you, Yogi.
I love you too, man. You're a pain in my butt, but I love you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Stan, it was nice to finally talk to you.
Yeah. This is the first time we actually get to form
the first time we hang out.
Look at that.
We'll do more of it.
Yes, definitely. Are we done?
We are done. Thank you and good night.
Geronimo?
Bonsai.
turn off the stream. Take it easy, guys. Be back later in a little bit on my channel, Yogizilla. I'm gonna probably stream some Rogue Legacy. So I hope to see you back.